Hello, hello, and welcome back as them old Juglick boys get ready to hop into their cherried-out Dodge Charger, make a mildly sexist comment about their short pants wearing cousin, and give old Roscoe P. Coltrane a slip one more time in Perfidious Pete Plays XCOM 2. Yes, sir, and right about now, it's eggs on the menu down at the old Caldwell County Cafe and Diner, because the fox dang near got into the hen house last time and had a whole Juglick brood filling their britches with some of that delicious white gold. And don't ask why the Juglicks are chickens and laying eggs in this metaphor, just accept that it sounds vaguely southern and folksy and move on ahead along. Ugh, okay, my Dukes of Hazzard voiceover guy impression really needs some work. That was not good. But the Juglick clan did definitely dodge a Roscoe P. Coltrane-shaped bullet to the heart last episode, managing to successfully avert a UFO hunt with a flawless guerrilla operation, one that returned Emmylou Juglick back to full fighting force, getting rid of her shaken. I can see she's celebrating the victory with a sweet bottle of Grandpa Festus Juglick's Fancy Pants Triple X Moonshine, and again, the 3X's has nothing to do with the alcohol content and everything to do with what he and Ma get up to out in the shed while it's a brewing. That liquor, man, it's been blinded by the light, and not in a good way. Yeah, but, you know, maybe, just maybe, if them old Juglick boys get luckier than a three-dicked rabbit in springtime, they'll get themselves a little much-needed breathing room this episode. Okay, you know what? I'm going to stop doing the whole balladeer from the Dukes of Hazzard thing. A three-dicked rabbit in springtime? It's just, it's a terrible metaphor. It's terrible, terrible. I need a couple shots of Grandpa Juglick's Triple X brand moonshine to sear that metaphor out of my brain. That was bad. Let's just get up here and get to work. See if we can get a little breathing room. Really is what we need. 5 days for rookies. I'm going to say not now, but I have a very strong feeling that's exactly what we're going to be doing. Triangulated position, no way. Okay. You may be saying, hey, Pete, you haven't done the Alien Hunters DLC missions yet. Why not? Because Shen's last gift has me gun shy as hell. That's why. I'm like a toddler who's already been shot in the face once by his drunken, abusive father. I'm not going back to that well. When I see Daddy with the shotgun, I don't care if he's just cleaning it. I'm staying out of the room. Just be like, no, I'm going to go hide in the tub. Daddy's got his gun again, and he's been drinking. I don't want to do another Shen's Last Gift mission. Frankly, I don't think we can afford to have another catastrophic Shen's Last Gift level mission. I really don't. So many people are hurt, and we only had 1 day between the end of Shen's last salt pile and our next guerrilla operation. We need some time for our men and women here to recover. Them old Juglick boys done got powerful broken legs, busted limbs, and they all messed up in the Caldwell County Hospital. Well, let's just say the doctors down there didn't exactly graduate from med school, if you know what I mean. What are you even talking about, Bradford? Bradford's rambling on about something. I'm talking about the quality of healthcare available at the Caldwell County Hospital. Yes, we could go make contact with Western Europe. That's interesting. Do we want to do that? You know, the Doom counter... excuse me, XCOM? What the hell was that? Can we go back to the Geoscape, please? Thank you. Anyway, the Doom counter, we've got some time. Yes, we have to make contact with 2 regions, but we have a relatively good supply of intel. Although we could go try and pick up the continent bonus. Then again, if we make contact with Mexico, we could pick up this continent bonus right now. The question is, do we need it? Kind of no. Let's go get the rookies. 5 days, this is probably all things considered the best use of our time. We got to expand the Juglick clan, and whether we do that through marriage, kidnapping, or a little good old-fashioned hillbilly breed them down on a farm homegrown method, doesn't really matter. Alright, so Squatty Earl G-Man Juglick, the guy who knows how to evade the G-Men so Grandpa Festus doesn't have to pay taxes on his corn liquor. Earl G-Man Juglick is the driver of the General Lee. That's what I'm talking about. Man, I'm making a lot of Dukes of Hazzard joke here. Let's go take a look at the G-Man. Alright, he's locked and sorted. He is going to be a Grenadier Force, which means we need to train up one more person. Let's go back to the Guerrilla Tactics School. We have one more, I think. Yeah, we got old Grady Juglick. Alright, Grady. It's either Ranger or Grenadier. I mean, there are only the 2 options. Let's have Grady be a Ranger. Get to work, Grady. Grady! Oh, man, now that his name is Grady, I realize I'm going to be making Sanford and Son references. Ugh. What is it with you and 70s television, Pete? I don't know, man. When I was a kid, there was a lot of, like, really... I lived in a really rural area. We didn't get a lot of TV stations. We got, like, literally 4 TV stations. We got ABC, NBC, and CBS. And then sometimes there was a UHF station out of Kansas City that we could pick up if the weather was right on the old antenna. Some days you got it, some days you didn't. And on the days that you got it, you typically watched it because it had some different fare. There was stuff that you didn't have on their major networks, and a lot of it was reruns of syndicated TV shows. So I grew up watching a lot of reruns like Dukes of Hazzard, Petticoat Junction, Green Acres, Happy Days, stuff like that. And it's stuck in my brain because it got in there in my formative years, and I can't get it out. I wish I could get it out. I really do. If there's something you can do to help me, please let me know. I don't need to know all of the things that Waylon Jennings said while the General Lee was leaping over a gorge, but they're stuck in my brain. I can't help it. All right, so the Advanced Warfare Center. Do we want to dedicate an engineer to this? It's pretty tempting. We have so many people that are hurt right now. And the only other thing we could do is have them build a power relay, which, you know, at this point really doesn't have a purpose. If we build the power relay in 5 days, we can't do anything with it because we don't need the power until these alien debris are cleared, and that's going to be 9 days. We're effectively only wasting 1 day by not assigning the engineer.
But if I find another wrapper stuffed under one of these command consoles, there's gonna be...
Why do you, what is it with your hatred of burgers, Bradford? Why do you hate delicious, meaty sandwich? What's wrong with it? Yes, it's human meat, but that's fine. They're still delicious, Bradford, and what else are we going to eat out here? Human meat is a treat, and if you think it's the first time the members of the Juglick clan have tasted the sweet gamey tang of human flesh, I gotta tell you, buddy, you're sadly mistaken. This is a clan of, you know, not necessarily cannibalistic, but not necessarily against cannibalism either, hillbillies we're talking about. We picked up Diane Smith, Lena Wagner, Wendy Mason, and Maria Hendricks. All right. None of those people are Juglicks, but call me crazy, I'm sensing some shotgun weddings in the future. All ladies here. That's right, old Pete. The clan Juglick goes out to expand the clan. We know what we're doing. The easiest way to expand the clan, he keeps them women barefoot and... Okay, don't say barefoot and pregnant, Grandpa Juglick. That's a very sexist and very backward way for you to behave. Yeah, well, what do you want from me, Pete? I'm just a good old country boy. Never meaning no harm, but holy crap, that's a lot of intel. Like, if we do that, alternatively, we build... Okay, so we're going to have to build a radio beacon then. It's too much intel to go straight over. If we do it, we won't have enough intel to leapfrog. If we build the radio relay, however, we will be able to head over there, and then we could build a radio relay in Europe, springboard to the next spot, get the European continent bonus with the both connections and the radio relay. Here comes the Avatar project. All right, they're going to get another pip on the Doom Clock. We've still got plenty of wiggle room on the Doom Clock. We're making our way in the world today. It's taking everything we got. But also, we're making our way to our only known facility. It's in Eastern Europe. I think we're going to have plenty of time to get there, even if we do have to stop and build 2 relays on the way. And more importantly, time is passing. Not swiftly enough, because I don't think we got anybody back from the AWS facility, which sucks dick. Operation Swift Tears. Stop the Advent retaliation. All right, so we've got a Haven assault on the place we just made contact with. Fantastic. Excuse me, Spark Unit, did you get a new paint job? Also, it's nice to see that you recovered a whopping 1 health. We're not going to take you on this mission. I'd prefer to not have to rebuild you. Grandpa Jack. Yeah, okay. Achy Breaky's on board. We could take Mylena Juggalo Juglick. But she and Achy Breaky are effectively a wash. I mean, they're basically the same guy. Alternatively, we could take a rookie. Do we just have 1 ranger? We have 1 ranger. Boy, my Rangers and Grenadiers playthrough, I'm starting to feel real good about it. It's going real well. We're getting a lot of experience for our Rangers and Grenadiers, and by that I mean we're getting effectively no experience for our Rangers and Grenadiers. I guess we'll take Earl G-Man Juglick on his first mission, and there are a couple quick things we're going to do here. You know what? Make everything available. Armor, weapons. I want all of it to be available. We're going to do a little trooper maintenance here. Grandpa Juglick. First things first, we did pick up an advanced scope last episode, and you're going to be equipping that. So let's go to weapon upgrade. Yes. Advanced scope. Get that bad boy on there. Bam. This gives Grandpa Juglick our best shot at doing damage to the enemy. I'm pretty happy about that. We're going to use some of these others. Ma Juglick, not you. Who else is on the mission? Cyrus? All right, let's see what we can do for you as far as weapon upgrades go. Repeater, I don't hate it. We might use it. Expanded magazine, not really necessary. Laser sights going on a shotgun. Advanced hair trigger probably is just going to get sold. Let's just slap a repeater on here. It's not anything we're going to miss if we have to abandon it, so ultimately I think that's fine. Let's go ahead and get you edited up here. I do want to edit. Really, what I want to do is upgrade to 2 shotguns. Not your loadout, actually. I want to change your weapon upgrades. We do need to kind of edit 2 shotguns. We're going to go for the laser sight for the enhanced critical. It is just a basic laser sight, but that more than doubles our critical chance. It's a pretty solid upgrade. Jules, I wish we could get you back out. You're a ferocious killer, my love, and I'd love to see you in action, but it's just not going to happen. EL. Let's customize you as well. You're going to get the expanded magazine. It just gives her an extra shot, and ultimately we're going to want scopes and magazines on all of our heavy weapons anyway. So that's an upgrade we were always going to make. Let's get that sorted. We don't have any armor to scatter about. The only utility items we have, I think, that we routinely carry is this frost bomb. Although, you know what? Let's change that up a little bit. I'm going to give you a flashbang. And G-Man, you're going to be taking a frost bomb so we can get the advantage freezing radius out of having you fire it from a grenade launcher. And didn't we pick up a PCS? I thought we picked up a PCS ability. Personal combat sims. Yes, they are available. We have advanced conditioning, which is not good. If anybody's going to have advanced conditioning, who do we want it to be? Somebody's going to get shot a lot. Like, the wolf pack seems like maybe the best. But honestly, Achy Breaky here. If we take Achy Breaky, what we're doing is committing to the fact that Ma Juglick is out of the picture. Who's higher rank? Is Ma a sergeant yet? Or is she just a corporal? Ma is a sergeant. She's higher rank when she gets back. You know what? No. So the personal combat sim goes to Ma Juglick then. I have a proclivity for putting health on my specialists because I usually have them tossing mimic beacons. And while Ma Juglick may still be out of action, it's only a matter of time before the old gal's back. She's a tough old bird. She's like that 4-year-old hen that's been out in the hen house, and you kept her alive because she's been a steady layer. But, you know, she's getting old, and when the egg productivity goes down, you know, Ma Juglick is definitely postmenopausal, so her egg productivity has definitely gone down. But when that happens on a chicken, that's when they wind up in the stew pot. But this one has been in the hen house a little bit too long. She's gotten all gamey and tough. That's Ma Juglick. I don't know. I feel like all of my metaphors are chicken-based this episode. What is wrong with me? I haven't even had chicken this week, which is weird because Americans eat a lot of chicken. Think about it. You have chicken probably once a week, at least. Your average American, you're eating chicken at least once a week. If you're The Rock, you're eating like 12 head of chicken a day because that guy needs a lot of protein, but... think about all the chickens The Rock has murdered. People are like, oh, The Rock's a great guy. Unless you're a chicken, in which case he's the biggest mass murderer in the history of chicken kind. Guy eats like 15 chicken breasts a day. And he doesn't even eat the skin. You know he peels the skin off because he just wants the protein. He's health conscious. He doesn't need all that extra fat. He peels the skin off, and that's even weirder. He's skinning chickens alive and then just eating the sweet, delicious... he couldn't just eat the skin, The Rock. That's what I'm saying. Alternatively, toss it into a pan, take that skin, chop it up, toss it into a pan with some cornmeal and a little enriched flour. Make yourself some chicken scrapple. You'll be glad you did, trust me. Yeah, we came in hot, but that's okay. We might have come in hot, but we've still got the wolf pack, and the wolf pack is on the prowl. Look at him go. This man, he is the stealthiest of stealth assassins. Nobody's getting the drop on the wolf pack. Ooh, you know, I could go down here, but the fact that I can't see that tile has me a little trepidatious. I don't want to risk stepping into a Texan square and burning this accidentally. So instead, what I'm going to do is play it stealthy. Stealthy is smooth, smooth is fast, smooth is safe. Also, I would love to be shooting from this hilltop. When we encounter the enemy, I'd love to be doing it from an elevated position. Fantastic! We found our first muton. Alright. Well, let's make sure we can't see them. We're going to probably wind up sacrificing a civilian in order to get the ambush on these guys. I'm surprisingly comfortable with that. Again, we only need to save 6, and we've got 1, 2 right here. That guy's probably going to get shot in the neck. Muton has me a little worried. Don't like enemies that fling grenades at us. I just don't. Are you in this tile? Can you see anything, Achy Breaky? You cannot. Alright, let's have you advance to here then. Really what we should be doing is getting as close as we can, and just as long as we can remain unspotted. So we can't get... Either of those tiles gets us seen. You know what? I'm not going to risk going any further forward. G-Man, are you visible from this tile? No, you're safe. All right, head to there.
Affirmative.
Get to work, G-Man. Yeah, you... Fan-fucking-tastic. By the way, thanks for tipping me off there, Gotcha, that I was going to be visible to the enemy, because my only goal was to remain invisible to the enemy, and you fucked me on that one hardcore, didn't you? Yep. Now we have a bunch of people who aren't even in cover, and they're going to get blown into chunky salsa. Okay. Well, this is bad. I'm not gonna lie, this is very bad. Why are you flipping back and forth between units, P? You got you have no play here. You're completely dick. Just throw the grenade. Hope you can hit this man, or worst case scenario, no, there's no point throwing a grenade, is there? I was hoping we could hit him, but we definitely cannot hit him. We could destroy his cover, which would be something, but probably not exceptionally useful. We could have Grandpa Juglick come up here and stand in the open as well. Do I really want to double up on the whole no cover thing? Well, as long as these guys can't see us, I guess it's not the worst idea of all time. Until that Muton comes up and shoots Grandpa Juglick right in the face. Let's maybe not do that. Grandpa Festus, you have a much better chance of hitting, but still not good. We could suppress, except you're in the open, and even standing in the open like that, you'd probably still get shot. The one thing we do have going for us on this mission, we have an abundance of grenades. Let's start making use of them. We're going to get some damage, and we're getting rid of this guy's cover. Hopefully, Emmy Lou E.L. Juglick can finish the job. She's got a height advantage. That man still has cover, huh? Well, we could throw another grenade at him, I guess. It's not going to do enough damage to get the kill, though. I think we just go on Overwatch. Icky breaky. We're dicked. Please have the Muton shoot a civilian. That would be the only thing that could save us. If he decides to not shoot at us, but instead whack a civilian, that'd be fantastic. Nope, never mind. Bertrand Laurent was killed. Oh, Yves Saint Laurent's son has been murdered. Gonna have to do a honorary line of bulletproof vests. If only my son had been wearing this fashionable piece of attire, it might have saved his life. All right, we need a kill here. You mucked it. 64% on the whiff. Fantastic. Well, Cyrus. Hey, let's just all miss. This is brilliant. It's going swimmingly. Yep, somebody's getting shot then. Okay, rather than shooting at the units in the open, they have all chosen to shoot at M.E.E.L. Juglick, a plan which I do not hate at all. Did he kill another civilian? No. Can we get out of this without having to forego our concealment? Because if we could, that would be a very good thing. Wolfpack can't move without busting his concealment. Okay. So, Grandpa Juglick, we want you to move and try to get to cover. So let's bring you up here. Oh shit, that was Earl. Alright, well, you know what, Earl? All things considered, that could have been worse. You got two targets that are flanked, and you got a Muton standing next to an SUV who you might be able to hit with a Frost Bomb. Let's... I was curious if he'd be able to get off the full charge, but he doesn't have the range for it. Also, that would burn our concealment. Grandpa Juglick. How brazen do I want to be is the question. How brazen? Really not that brazen at this point. EL, if we bring you to here.
Sure thing.
You should have relatively good shots at either of these men. Okay. 86% and a good-ish chance for the kill. Let's take it. Oh, those Daisy Dukes look good on you, buddy. Fantastic.
That is not good.
Yeah, we really fucking needed a hit there. I'm not gonna lie. Well, Grandpa Juglick, I guess we can bring you to this tree, have you take a flank shot at the same man, and hope that you're enhanced. Okay, well, Grandpa Juglick can't miss. All he can do is fail to get the kill by not doing enough damage, which it does not appear that he did. He also shot you in your legs. Come on, Grandpa, how's she gonna wear the Daisy Dukes if she's got bullet wounds all over her legs? That's not a good look, Grandpa Juglick. That is not attractive. Nobody wants to see her bullet wounds. Guy really needs to rethink his situation sometimes. So, Muton has 11 health. I really feel like this is a frost bomb situation. So, achy breaky.
Sure thing.
I'm foregoing the cover. Walk up, put a gun in this man's mouth. We really need 4 damage here, pal. Oh, Cyrus Juglick, the man delivers every time. Be like, Juglick clan fast running out of money, Cyrus. We got to come up with something we can do to refresh the family coffers. And Cyrus is like, oh, don't worry, Paul Juglick. Old Cyrus, you know how I am. I'll just come up with the next achy breaky heart. Everything will be fine. This one I'm going to call my tricky heart. And this one's about me cheating on the missus instead of about me getting dumped. I think it's got a bright future. I think this one will be a #1 country smash hit, Paul. Then he goes out there and just his mulleted stylings really resonate with the people, and it is in fact a #1 hit. He brings home the bacon, then they fry it up into a pan and some delicious scrapple. I'm really glad that wasn't a faceless, and probably should have considered the fact that that might have been a faceless before taking that move. It was a risk, but I think an acceptable risk. We did save 2 civilians. Amelia Leroy was killed. See, that's what happens when you get inspired by Leroy Jenkins. You'd be like, oh, I'm dead. Our Muton is still frozen. Well, we very definitely want to get more advantageous positions on this guy and just shoot him to pieces. In fact, we have 1, 2, 3 civilians right here. 4 in a cluster. Almost one of those has to be a faceless, though. You know what, Earl? You only have 1 grenade left, huh, buddy? Okay, let's have you take this move and try and conserve the grenade. What's your hit percentage like here? Terrible. Because that Muton still has full cover. Not sure why, but he does. We could get Silas over there to help out a little. This guy is going to unfreeze this round, so we're working on borrowed time. Grandpa, we can get you here. You only have 1 grenade left. Emmy Lou, you still have 2. Emmy Lou got 2. And I'm not talking about her breasts this time. Normally when somebody says Emmy Lou's got 2, they're like 2 luscious lumps hanging off the front of that chest of hers. She's got 2 sweet gams poking out of them Daisy Dukes, too. That did 1 damage? Did 1 damage. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I expected more. Like, a lot more. Festus has a 62% chance to hit that, man. That is abominable. Achy Breaky's gonna be in bad cover.
Heading out.
How come we got so little damage out of that grenade? I'm shocked, frankly. Alright, let's do this then. The grenade did hit him, right? I mean, his armor stopped some of it, sure, but... Did that finish him off? No, but he's got 2 health left, so he's not in good shape. We could have Grandpa Juglick take the shot. Honestly, I think having Grandpa Juglick take the shot is the wrong move. I think we go for the suppression here.
Roger that. Suppressing.
We want to give that guy as big of an aim penalty as we possibly can. Silas, can you do anything over here? Well, you could get to this tree. If this is a faceless, we're in deep shit. Maybe not everybody dies deep shit, but we're still in more than a little bit of trouble. 61%, I will take this risk. I know the G-Man could have shot earlier. This is why we didn't have the G-Man shoot. Honestly, we probably should have been, we'd have been better off to just have the G-Man go in Overwatch. The Muton is thawed. What are you gonna do, Muton? What's your play? What's your game? So you're just gonna stand there like an idiot. Alice Phillips bites the dust. We're running out of time. Alright, Grandpa Juglick. Oh, he delivers the suppression kill. That's what we needed, Grandpa Juglick. Nicely done, buddy. That was well played, sir. Alright, so we made it out of the turn. Wolfpack. Civilian rescue on a blue move. I like this plan.
On my way.
We rescue 1, unless it's a faceless, which it is not. Then we put Silas on Overwatch. Now, what we gotta do is get enough people over there to back Silas up so that if one of those other guys is in fact a faceless, we've got recourse. Always have recourse against the faceless. This is the important lesson that these Haven defenses have taught us. Grandpa Festus, you're on Overwatch. G-Man. I'm a little worried about being over in this neighborhood and spawning a pod, but I think it's an acceptable risk despite the absolute lack of cover here. And then you're going to be on Overwatch as well. EL, we got to get you a little closer to the action, girl. I do still want you on Overwatch, though. I'm almost certain that one of these guys is going to be a faceless. They almost have to be. Let's get Achy Breaky up here. We're going to drop Achy Breaky into Overwatch as well. EL, Overwatch. Okay, so we may get Overwatch at the pod, then. They are active. We're standing in the open, but this is fine. If they get close enough, we're going to get quite a bit of Overwatch at them. There's Achy Breaky with the solid hit. Good damage. The G-Man, even the G-Man managed to score a tiny hit. Ooh, we killed the officer. Good shot, G-Man. Not even the G-Man at Quantico could have foreseen you pulling up a massive hit like that. Well, that guy is definitely a faceless then, or he would have shot at that man. So, that guy's a faceless. Sorted, all right? That guy potentially is also a faceless. Still, I feel relatively okay about our position here. G-Man can come in with some flankers, right? Yeah, he'd have a pair of them over there, all right? It's something. Grandpa Festus, are you even going to be able to see anybody? I mean, you're real far away, pal. You'll have one shot. So we got to get that cover gone. All right, Grandpa Festus, no reason to not have you move up. And honestly, you may be the man to just go ahead and go for the cover. This would be a long shot. What's your hit percentage like? Not terrible. If we can get rid of his cover, it'll be respectable. Grandpa Festus can't quite go deep enough. Yeah, that's what Ma Juglick's always saying. She's always saying, oh, Grandpa Festus, well, he's not well endowed. I didn't marry him for his looks or his charm or his money or the size of his penis. I married because I, didn't have a choice. There was a shotgun to my head. He kidnapped me and forced me to do it, and the corrupt county justice of the peace just went with it. He's just like, whatever, I'm sure it's fine. Then the G-Man can come over here for some sweet flankers. I'm still worried about... I mean, that guy's almost guaranteed a faceless. I don't want to get too close to him. Finally. How are we doing on civilians? There's 6 left. We've got some time. This is not a fantastic shot, actually. But the G-Man could go grenade and kill them both. Don't reload, G-Man. Now is not the time. It definitely kills one. It actually will not kill that guy, though. It will not kill him. Let's have Grandpa Festus take that shot, actually. Grandpa Festus got him flanked, 87% chance to hit. Pa Festus gonna get it done. What he lacks in penis length and girth, he more than makes up for with marksmanship. This is what we've learned about Grandpa Festus. You can rely on him in a pinch. Why do we have detection tiles here? Oh, it's because that guy's still alive, Pete. Well, we can fix that relatively quickly. So, Cyrus Achy Breaky Juglick advances to some cover. He should be able to gun this man down, no problem. Flank shot, guy in the open. Target in the open. Break that. Oh, it was almost a railing kill, too. Would have been pretty impressive. Then we're going to go for the save here from Silas. Are you a faceless? You are not a faceless. I could get really greedy and go for the double rescue. I have to admit, it is somewhat tempting. We would have minimal amounts of Overwatch backup, however, and I'm already concerned we may be looking at a faceless spawn. So I think the answer is no. It's just Overwatch and Overwatch. See, that's the guy I was going to go for the rescue for, and he is, in fact, 100% faceless. All right, you scumbag. I was onto your shit, Zoidberg. I'm onto your shenanigans. Yeah, we have lost our concealment, which is unfortunate. But it will trigger our Overwatch. We did not need that pod to spawn as well. Oh, great, there's a Viper in it. Now we have to deal with a Faceless and a Viper on the same turn. Also, these guys are going to waste what little Overwatch Oh, that sucks. That was a very unfortunate pawn spot. And we got no damage on Overwatch. Fucking brilliant. Well, Wolfpack, what do you got? Is he taking a swipe? Yeah. Holy shit, was that unbelievably lucky. He had a 95% chance to hit us and whiffed it. That was phenomenal good luck. I'm not gonna... We're still fucked, though. Grandpa Juglick can only see the faces. We really need to fall back here. These guys are active. There is no way we can do enough damage to kill them. None. We could go up there and take a sword swipe at one, but that would just be tantamount to suicide. Emmy, you got to get to some cover. We're going to need really good cover. Honestly, I think maybe we kill the flash. We kill the faceless and flashbang these guys. Can we catch them all in one flashbang? Yes, absolutely. And we can do it from here. We don't even really have to get closer, which is probably a wise decision considering potential faceless action here. This guy, I'm almost positive, is a faceless, too. So, what we need to do then is engineer a way to get 12 damage on the faceless. Can we do that? We should be able to do that. Faceless are pretty easy to hit. Grandpa Juglick can start things off with 91% efficacy. Let's let him do it. Oh, Pete, pulling out them fancy pants dancy words like efficacy. Ooh, look at you, Mr. Educated College Boy. Shit don't fly in these here parts, Pete. We ain't putting up no college boys. Okay, so you definitely need to move. So if we have to err on the side of one of these two not being a faceless, I think this man is definitively much less likely to be a faceless. So we could go take corner cover here and then whip the bang. I don't love the plan, but I also don't despise it. We do still have to get a bunch of damage on this other faceless, mind you. I am cognizant of this fact.
On my way.
Emmy Lou's going to get a little bit closer. G-Man, can you see the faceless? You cannot. Oh, you're out of bullets. So you can see him, but you're out of ammo. All right. Well, we really would rather have you not drop a grenade on him. You would hit our man, too. Let's see what your hit percentage is like. You know what? We may go for the grenade if it's 69 is bad. We're going to need that damage. We could have the wolf pack move. All right, let's do it. He's already gotten luckier this mission than he has any right to. Let's see if he can go to that well twice. Achy Breaky, I think we're going to bring you up here. Oh, God, Achy Breaky is out of ammo. That was a tragic mistake right there. That was definitely not good. 4 more damage. Well, at this point, the grenade becomes a very bad proposition. It's guaranteed damage, but it's unlikely to be 4. 69% for a minimum. We have to take the chance. Oh, big time for the G-Man. He comes up huge in the clutch. This is why they let him drive the General Lee. When you got to drive a car over a cliff or some other manner of object, you have no rational reason to try and jump a Dodge Charger over and think that it wouldn't just immediately crash and kill everyone inside. When you have to do that, you know, you want to make sure you pick the right man for the job, and it turns out the right man for the job is G-Man. He's the one you want driving that. He's the... I can't remember the name of either of the actors in the Dukes of Hazzard, and I should probably stop making Dukes of Hazzard references. Killing the faceless. Actually, you whiffed. That is beautiful. We have gotten lucky twice in this episode. Although, flashbang, you know, Pete, there was a... Neither of those are faceless, huh? Well, we can't get that lucky twice, but we did manage to completely stymie the enemy force by making their 2 most powerful hitters shoot at civilians. Oh, now this is horse shit. This pisses me off to no fucking end. The enemy, when completely down to their last pod, forgoes everything and just tries to execute civilians, which is fucking horseshit. Emmylou Juglick has 1 bullet and no grenades. That's bad. G-Man has 1 grenade. Wolfpack can go shotgun chunklet a man. They are still disoriented. Grandpa Juglick, you have a grenade. If we move Cyrus, can you get to... If we move Achy Breaky, can you get to his tile? Maybe.
Sure thing.
At this point, I think the right move is to just go for the murder. We try to kill these guys. 62, bad. 40, terrible. 35, also bad. None of those shots are fantastic. We're going to have to eliminate some cover. G-Man can't do it. Grandpa Juglick, you're not quick enough. I think we have to stand in the open here. If we can't, I was hoping he would, with him out of the way, the one extra tile would be enough to get us into cover, but it is not enough. So we're gonna have to do this, I don't suppose. I was hopeful we could maybe get a shot at that Viper too, but it doesn't look like that's it's not gonna pan out, Pete. Man, sometimes, Pete, when you send open the hen house at the end of the night, sometimes the chickens don't come in. We really could have used that extra damage too. EL, you could move forward and take one respectable quality shot. G-Man, to hell with it. We gotta go. We've already committed at this point. And if we're committed, we might as well fully commit. Don't half-ass commit, Pete. If you're gonna commit, fully commit, dog. Fine, we'll fully commit. 75% chance to hit the stun lancer in the open, but that does us no good. The Viper I'm comfortable ignoring. Alright, achy breaky, go ahead and kill this man. 82%, and as long as it hits, he's dead. Beautiful. Turned out to be a 7 damage critical that we really could have used elsewhere. G-Man, 68% at the stun lancer. I don't suppose you could, if you could hit him with a grenade, actually, this is a situation where I would, yeah, you know what? Take the grenade instead. I want to guarantee that percentage is a little lower than I'm comfortable with. You gotta rely on the G-Man. We're gonna fully eliminate that dude's cover. It is now fully eliminated. So we got the wolf pack. EL has 1 bullet. Well, Emmy Lou, can you give me 5? Probably not. She could go on Overwatch. So the other thing we could do is Overwatch. Have Silas come up here, hide behind this tree, and shotgun that man. I mean, that's going to be a can't-miss shot. Almost certainly a can't-miss shot. And then Overwatch against the Viper. It's not going to kill the Viper, even if it hits, though. That's the thing. It's not going to kill him. A Slash has a non-zero chance of killing that man on a critical. It does +2 damage, because he's not, he is not armored. So we would get 5 to 7. Unless it crits, it doesn't kill him. It's also only 94% to hit. Really, I think our critical chance is going to be vastly better with a shotgun. So do we... You know what? Let's forego the Overwatch and see if EL Emmylou Juglick has got what it takes to be a hero. Nope. She does not have what it takes to be a hero. She almost had what it took to be a hero. For one brief shining moment, I thought she was going to save the day, and then there was no day saving involved, so we're just going to shotgun that man in the face. We could have just gone up and done that. And instead, we're risking damage on Cyrus Juglick here. We don't have an option. That guy is no longer disoriented. We're in trouble. This means somebody's probably getting tongue but grabbed and bound. Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. Oh, jump just a straight up bind. All right, we're going to take a moderate amount of damage from the binding. There should be no more civilians we have to worry about. There is another faceless on the map, which is problematic, but that Viper is going to be pretty much in the open to everybody. We should have no problems cleaning him up.
Tired of waiting around.
Me too, E. Earl. I'm also tired of waiting around. What do you say? We both get tired of waiting around together, and you blow that Viper. Okay.
Adjusting sights.
Yep, well, you need to definitely adjust them. This is your second chance. Doesn't come that often, EL. Not everybody gets a second chance to be a hero. He dodged. We did manage to bust Silas loose, though, and now that guy is inside of a tree. Oh, Wolfpack. Shotgun to the face as this man dies. Can't be dodged. Can only do 1 damage, though. That's a problem. All right, Grandpa. Yeah, I'm tired of waiting around for this man to be dead, too. He's been alive way longer than he should be alive at this point. Someone please fucking finish him off. I know you've only got 1 eye, Grandpa, and that it does bad things to your depth perception. Be like, hey, I only got the 1 peeper over here, Pete. It's pretty damn tough for a man to fire a gun effectively when he only got 1 eye. I done go to marksman school back in the days. I used to be the king of the turkey shoot, Pete, back when I had both of my eyes, but now... Yeah, well, just got the 1 eye. Let's go ahead and throw an aid protocol on old Wolfpack here. Hey, Cyrus, y'all want to help out little old Wolfpack there? You know, they always say family does for each other. Let's do a little bit of that, and then you can just go on a little old Overwatch. We got that faceless boy coming right at us. He ain't gonna be able to get a swing at nobody because he's done powerful far away. A repeater execution would have been beautiful there. Not that I'm salty about the fact that we got a hit. I mean, the hit is good enough. I am satisfied with the fact that we just did damage. Yeah, you go ahead and point, jerk ass. It's fine. You're going to be dead at the end of the turn. The Clan Juglick here is going to get him 9 damage. Don't you worry. They'll get 9. Emmylou, you know what? Let's have you close the distance. We're going to go brazen strats here. Once again, I'm forgoing cover completely for the enhanced chance to hit. 4 damage. Pretty solid. I don't think Emmylou has gotten a kill this mission.
Here I come.
She's too worried. She's working out dialogue in her head, trying to figure out exactly what well, I can't say Anastasia because that would be a direct ripoff. Let's say she's trying to figure out what Alexandra Tungsten will say to Christopher Green. She's trying to work it out in her head. What her proper response would be when Christopher demands that he be allowed to ritualistically scar her nipples. She's trying to figure out what the proper response is. Like how to say yes without seemingly like totally anti-feminist. She's trying to come up with a dialogue. And you know what? It's a delicate situation. I don't envy her the task. That would be tough for anybody to do. Especially someone with only a 5th grade education like Emmylou. Meanwhile, Cyrus Juglick drops another one. And I do mean another, not only faceless, but fantastic country western jam that has once again saved the Juglick clan from certain doom. Advent Retaliation stopped Operation Swift Tears. Actually, the name of Cyrus Juglick's new album. Cyrus Juglick, Swift Tears. My tears flow into my beer, swift, like they fell off a cliff. Little impromptu. That's the Tears Off a Cliff, by the way. That's the #1 track off of Swift Tears, Cyrus Juglick. Grandpa, you look surprisingly self-satisfied and smug over there for a man who did get someone wounded on this mission. You know, Cyrus Juglick got all bound up. It's not a bad thing. The wolf pack over here does, you know, Silas did kind of like it. He's maybe found a new niche for himself. He's going to be, I think he's into bondage and domination now. Which is fine, because he's got Mylena Juggalo Juglick, I'm sure, who will indulge him. She looks like the kind of gal who'd strap on the leather and lock Silas in a cage. Throw a clamp on his nuts, maybe. Whatever. Not trying to judge. That's fine. If that's what you're into, do it. Don't keep the clamp on there too long. You don't want to cut off blood flow to your testicles. That could have catastrophic long-term effects from a health perspective. But, you know, you can find a happy medium. Grandpa Juglick maintaining a fantastic kill to mission ratio. You got to admit, for a man with one eye, he does a remarkable amount of damage. EL Juglick staying on 1-to-1 and picking up Shredder. Thank God. Finally, we have another level 2 Grenadier who didn't get their face blown off. Ooh. Holy shit, Achy Breaky Juglick got cereal? That is fucking amazing. Well, sorry, Ma Juglick, but fuck you. You are done forever. I'm very upset that we assigned you that PCS thing because you ain't going to be using it. It's all Achy Breaky Juglick from now on. Cyrus Juglick is the new founder of the Feast. Gee, man, you didn't even get a promotion, you jerk. Neither did the Wolfpack. He's only out for 7 days. Odds are Wolfpack will be available for our next mission if we need him. I don't hate this. We also picked up some junk. No loot on that mission. We must have destroyed it with a grenade. They were flying pretty fast and furious. Not quite as fast and furious as in a Fast and Furious movie. There's a lot of explosions in those. But other than that, you know, we did okay.
Another impressive effort, Commander.
And more importantly, we have recovered our second Faceless Corpse, which means after our current research finishes, I'm probably gonna do Mimic Beacon. How long, speaking of which, do we have until that happens? 17 days for mag weapons. Am I gonna interrupt plated armor for Mimic Beacon? Probably. In the early game, Mimic Beacons really are a resource that is not only powerful, but also sort of necessary. You really kind of need those.
Going on, we've never really had time to consider the possibility, but I have to believe Valen is still out there somewhere.
I'm sure she's still out there somewhere. Have you seen the amount of alien snuff porn on the internet here since Advent has risen, Bradford? Who do you think's making it? It's definitely her. It's not like anybody else is into that, except for the people who watch it. Not that I'm judging. I'm also, you know, maybe gonna go check out a little for myself and wrap this up. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Of course, your support does really mean a lot. And if you'd like to see whether or not Dr. Valen is still up to her alien snuff porn shenanigans, you might consider subscribing as well. We do have the Alien Hunters DLC, and we're gonna get the mission actual mission story arc this time, rather than just the half-assed thing we got incorporating it midway through our last playthrough, so might consider subscribing. That's it for me, though. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.